Good morning, and you are listening to The Sports Shop with Reese, Kmac. I'm Pam Thompson-Smith. We've got a guest in the studio today. It's going to be warm outside, but it's going to be even hotter in here on today, yes.
Bring in the heat. Turn the oven up to 450 and get those biscuits baking.
I'm ready. But first, we start off with a little something like this. I don't know if you want to sing with me. I found a love provides the key, unlocks the heart and souls of you and me. Love will learn to sing your song, yeah. Love is written in stone. Every man I meet walk in time, free to wander past his conscious mind. Love will come and take you home, yeah. Written in the stone. That's how we started off over here.
I didn't know you had the vocals like that.
Well, I'm missing my partner today, but you make sure that you let Reese know.
Yeah, I'm not going to embarrass myself vocally on this microphone.
I know that's right.
This voice is for jokes, not for laugh. I mean, for singing. I wish I had funny. The Ruben Studdard gene.
Yes, yes. Again, you are listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac. Reese is on a special location on the next couple days, so Kmac and I will be holding it down. But we've got a special guest in the studio that comes to visit us often when he's on. Well, you're not really on. You're not in North Carolina this weekend, are you?
No, not this weekend.
You're just up a little bit further.
Yeah, I'm up in D.C. this weekend at the Comedy Loft. It's me, Big Vino, your favorite fat man.
Favorite fat man.
I'm the only man over 350 to ever win a dunk contest. I want to put that on record right now.
Do you have any video?
Okay, it was a Fisher Price hoop, but it was a lot of creativity in that basement. Okay.
Okay. That sounds like one of Kmac's dunks right there. Well, I'm a 3-point shooter.
3-point shooter? Okay.
Try not to believe everything I say on here today.
No, I'm gonna go with it. That's what I know a 3-point champion. That's what I'm telling people nowadays.
No, I do have. I was known for a very high arch. You shoot the ball and then it takes like forever.
Rainbow.
You could almost like it was a running joke saying they could go, to the concession stand and come back and it would just be coming down.
That's the rainbow. That's the big arc.
Not the big arc.
The big arc.
Oh, my God. Well, did you guys catch any basketball games last night? There was a big one that I was watching that I loved, the finale of the game at the end, Michigan State versus Maryland.
Yeah, so I saw the end of that game. That was incredible. I always appreciate a half-court buzzer beater.
Yes.
I really do. And that young man, that's a moment you're going to live with forever. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to tell my children that. My children's children, Grandpa one time beat Maryland.
Oh, and I think that might be I don't know if that wasn't his only shot, but I think that might have been his only points for the night. Holloman. I don't think he had scored.
Yeah.
So that's why Izzo said he knew when it left, it was going in.
But that's persistence. That's concentration. Shout out to Coach Tom Izzo. You coached him up good, Coach. You coached him. I always wanted to go there. I always wanted to go to Michigan State. I used to hang out in East Lansing a lot.
Okay.
I did. And I wanted to go to Michigan State, but unfortunately my lifestyle did not really lead to books.
It didn't lead to books.
It didn't lead to books. It didn't lead to books at all.
Oh, my God.
Books were rather prohibitive.
Exactly. So let's hear from Coach Thomas on how the team survived last night.
Look that was a lucky shot, but nobody can say we didn't deserve to win this game. I mean, we made some bad mistakes, give them credit. We threw the ball away a little bit and everything, but we deserved to win this game. To come into this place, I'm so proud of my guys, and Trey made the big turnover, and he made the lucky shot, but we deserved to win. I'm not taking that as a lucky shot.
He's not taking that Kmac as a lucky shot. He said they deserved to win.
Tom. Take that as a lucky shot.
Take it as a lucky shot.
But because how you start the conversation, it wasn't a lucky shot. It was a lucky shot. We deserve to win on that lucky shot. Which one is it, Tom?
Well, let's see what he says.
Which one is it, Tom?
Why he thinks they deserve to win.
Which one is it?
Tom said a lot of contrary things there. Tom said, we turned the ball over a lot, but we deserved to win. We missed a lot of shots, but we deserved to win.
So why did you
The
deserve
other team
to
was
win?
better tonight, but we deserved to win.
Stop, Tom. Just let it go, man.
That wasn't lucky, but it was lucky, but we still deserved to win.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's a hard-fought win. We got away with it.
We played our tail off the whole game. Didn't you watch it? We were up 9. Okay, we made some mistakes, but we led the whole game. Our defense was unbelievable. I thought our guys did an incredible job. Once we got Jace, they did a good job. They went zone. We got Jason those ball screens when they went man. He did a hell of a job, and that's the way it goes.
He asked y'all a question. Didn't you watch it? We deserve to win.
Tom need to quit.
Because actually, I can't remember the guy's name from Maryland, but he had more time, so he should have just took the ball on the inside, and then they wouldn't have had as much time, and he would have made that shot.
Let's hear from the unlucky people.
Uh-oh.
Listening to that,
Let's hear from the unlucky people.
Good.
Let's hear from the unlucky people. Cause Tom, I don't know what Tom doing. Tom is over Michigan. But I mean, I get it. But let's hear from the unlucky
do they drug
people.
test coaches? Is that a thing?
Well, maybe he got the wrong bottle. He got the wrong Gatorade.
Oh, my God.
He picked up the wrong Gatorade.
That Gatorade had a little vodka in it.
You two
He
together.
get the wrong Gatorade. Poor Tom. Well, Tom, I can tell you though, they had Tom shook.
They did.
He was struggling. I mean, his comments, he was struggling right
He
there.
definitely was.
You know what? He didn't get the cooling off period. That's what it was. They talking to him right after the game. You know, the lucky shot. I mean, the well-deserved. The
well-deserved win.
Yeah, right. There you go.
The well-deserved win.
That come off the heels of 100 turnovers.
Tequila and red Gatorade.
Yeah, he was struggling.
They ain't called him at a moment.
Hey, Ty, you got anything from the loser?
Okay.
That's cool.
I do have a fun fact about the buzzer beater. So Michigan State, that's the first game buzzer beater that they had since Draymond Green threw the ball to Corey Lucius and made that, and that was like in 2010 when they were in round 32.
Wow.
So it's like when I saw that, I was like, man, it seems like so long ago. I forgot about
It was
that with Draymond Green and.
That was 15 years ago.
So that's the last time they had a buzzer. However, they do practice this shot at the end of practice every game.
What, the buzzer beater?
The team lines up, yes. Because you never know when you're going to need it, Kmac.
No, that's just for fun. I'm serious. That's just for fun after practice.
That's just when you want them to run a couple extra
part-
laps.
Right.
It's part of the drill.
It's just for fun. It's just for fun. I mean, seriously, it's just. Any of them practicing technique after that? I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, they just line up one, like a whole line, all 15, 20 of them. They just line up. They just take one. Each one will get a ball, just take a shot.
So this is how it's described. Every day at home, the night before a game, on the last practice before they have a game, that they all get to shoot from half court. They get together and they, one by one, they shoot from half court.
The centers too?
Like I said.
Okay, because back in the day, my coach would have killed the centers and forwards for even stepping past the foul line. If you step past the elbow, get back down in the box.
Hey, where are you going?
What are you doing up here?
I just thought I come hang with you guys. No, we didn't ask you to come.
We practice that now. We practice luck.
It's just fun.
Right.
It's just fun. It's just something they do, like after the Little League game, they hand out oranges and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Orange slices.
Orange slices and your little cookies.
Yeah.
You need your electrolytes back.
Yeah, that's what that type of practice is.
Well, it came in handy last night for him.
You was all excited
Halloween.
too. You was all
yes,
excited. I knew.
I
could
kept
tell.
replaying it.
That's a Pam. That's a Pam. That's a Pam all day. That's you all
what you
day.
call a thriller.
I just replayed in my head. It was a lucky shot, but we deserved to win.
I
That's
mean,
what I'm gonna start saying on stage. That was a lucky joke, but you deserve the laugh.
You deserve the laugh.
glad it landed.
It wasn't really funny, but you deserve the laugh.
I'm glad it landed. But I mean, all right, Maryland 55, Michigan State 50.
It was a really low scoring game
Well,
too.
that was a problem. Yeah. But hey, y'all, it's great defense.
That's where we are now.
Or was it poor offense?
Is that where we are now, really? That's what we talking about. We talking about Tom Izzo in a 58-point win on a lucky 3-point shot that they deserve. That's it.
Ooh.
That where we is that where we landed
that's
at?
where we
Okay,
landed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lucky
'cause-
points.
That's just absurd. Okay, all right, Tommy. Look, man. I've never coached Michigan State, so I don't know.
You know, I think right now it's important because everybody's trying to work their way up in the rankings for their tournament. So
Yeah.
Maryland is trying to get to third place, and Izzo's just trying to keep first place all by himself. So that was what made the game important. That's why we're talking about. But the 50, and so maybe you say it was lack of offense.
And isn't Michigan
and
like
maybe
the 8th
great
ranked team in
defense.
the country?
Let's
Michigan
see.
State, I think
Yeah,
they're 8th
yeah.
ranked in the country, so they don't want to drop that.
They don't want to drop it all.
But that was a bad showing for the number 8 team in the country.
You gonna
But they
see you
deserve
gonna
to
pull
win.
them down on the poll next
Well, he
week.
said they had a few turnovers. You know what I mean?
We had turnovers.
He said a few turnovers. You know.
We
You
missed a
gonna
lot
pull
of
them down in
shots.
the poll.
That part.
We didn't rebound particularly well, but we deserved to win.
Yeah. What's your new quote, Kmac, about? It's
Oh,
kind
I'm proud
about
of what.
potential.
Well, I'm proud of what they could have been.
Yes, he's proud.
I don't know what they could have
That's
been.
what he's proud of.
That is
Michigan State.
genius.
Ain't genius.
I'm proud of what you
What
could have been. I'm going to tell that to my next girlfriend. I'm proud of what you could have been. You could have been a wife.
So Michigan is
And I'm
yes,
happy for that.
number 8, and Maryland is 16. So
Oh,
both
okay.
trying to move up.
Wait a minute, really?
Yeah, about Maryland, that surprises you?
Maryland 16?
Yes.
Well, they better ride this for the next 2 weeks.
Ride this train.
Maryland?
Yeah.
Well, they won't be 16 next week.
Yeah, they're overall 21-6.
Hey, look, man. It was a tough game. It was an unlucky loss.
But they deserve
The
to
other
lose.
team deserved to
But they
win. Y'all deserve to lose.
Because it was an unlucky loss. It was unlucky. Well, you said it yourself, Pam. He shouldn't have dribbled the ball out. He should have dribbled the ball out.
Yeah. I don't know what. I think his name is Galipsky. I don't know what he was
He
doing.
was doing the most.
Everybody wants to be a hero.
Everybody wants to put that dagger in. I would have definitely regrouped, got 5 more minutes out of the game because they were doing pretty good. They're mounting a good comeback.
Oh, there you go, making sense.
But I don't want to take away from Tom Izzo that he deserved to win.
There you go, making sense now. Okay. All right. Okay. Smart guy, huh? Here you go. You're a smart guy. Okay.
I don't like to be smart.
You're a smart guy.
I like to be lucky. Because that gets you way further than being smart or good.
Look, what can help you overcome turnovers? Look. There you
Yeah,
go. And practicing half-court shots after practice.
that's right.
At the end of practice. At the end of practice, I'm sorry.
And when you do the work, you deserve to win.
Now, what exactly work did they do?
Well, they've been practicing.
They've been practice
on
the half-court
three-
shot.
Yes.
Okay, that was the work. Okay. I almost forgot for a second because
You know, so
they didn't.
you know, I'm glad you, because you know what? She pretends like it's just us that pick on her when she's doing this. Baby, you don't see what we see. Baby, you don't see what we see. Huh?
What?
You want it to be like, oh, they've done the work, hard work pays off, staying diligent.
That's what you're taught.
staying-
That's
but
motivation.
get the hell out of here, man, please. That joker heaved up a last-second shot from half court after they turned the ball over 14 times in a row.
And he missed every other shot.
Right.
Yeah,
you gonna
that
say
was
it
all
to-
what he is.
He missed every other shot.
That was work. You know how they say keep shooting.
It is free throw.
when you're in a slump, you got to keep shooting.
Shooter's going to shoot.
By any means necessary, I tell you that.
You know what? If you ain't hitting it right at the basket, just go to half court. Maybe something will happen.
Man, I can tell you this story. It was a time I watched this guy, Brooks, coach. We was coaching with Oklahoma City, and it was the playoffs. Kevin Durant, you got all these guys. Serge Ibaka, you got all these guys. Right there, they got a chance to win this thing. They just call timeout. They get out, they're sitting around, they looking at him. All right, coach. He goes, look, we got to play hard. We got to keep doing what we're doing. He looked at Kevin Durant. He looked at Westbrook. He said, we just got to move around. Something good's going to happen, okay? That was the last time he coached for Oklahoma City.
Oh, my God.
And they broke up the team after that.
They did. I remember.
So when
that.
you said you just move around, something good happened, that just triggered me just then. That's why I like him.
That's
He's the worst coach ever.
I mean,
Move around, something good's going to happen. That's like Pam. We put the work in. We practice half-court shots.
move
Something good
around.
gonna happen.
Something good gonna happen.
Eventually.
That's how I scored 7 points in the church league game. I just moved around till something good happened. In the grace of God.
Won't he do it?
Won't
he do it?
What age were you?
Okay.
What age were you?
I was 14.
Okay.
And the bishop was our coach.
Okay. All right.
And he said a sanctified prayer before every game.
Oh.
The prayers is what I believe carried the ball into the hoop.
Moved it right on over.
Maybe Tom Izzo had some prayers. Were they practicing prayers too?
I didn't see that. Maybe they do.
Okay, because he deserved the one game we should have lost. We deserved to win. Mm-hmm. So
that may be it.
Yeah, we didn't win the champion though. We lost the championship game.
Today is a day for riddles.
Oh my God, this is funny.
Opposites. It's always opposites. It's always opposites. Hey, Ty, what you have for us back there, man?
The American Red Cross needs donors to give now, especially type O donors and those giving platelets. Dangerous snow and ice conditions continue to stretch across the nation, resulting in more than 25,000 blood and platelet donations uncollected since the beginning of the year, a number already closing in on the total number of uncollected donations due to weather for all of 2024. By making an appointment now, donors can keep crucial blood products available in the weeks ahead for patients who need them. Commemorate Black History Month by rolling up a sleeve to give blood or platelets. As a thank you, all who donate by February 28th will receive a $15 e-gift card to a merchant of choice. For details, visit redcrossblood.org/flurry.
Wow. Pam, that was so insightful, talking about that half-court shot and other who in the hell cares news. You know, you got Stetson beating up on Jacksonville. You know,
that's the who. Yeah.
North Alabama taking on Queens University. This is good. This is a nice one, Pam. You'll like this one. You have UIC taking on Northern Illinois. You know who UIC is? Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever. We come back on the other side, man. We got my man Big V hanging out with us. We got more to talk about. Let's talk about NFL Combine. Just talk a little bit about that. Let's talk about some
drama.
People, things are changing in Las Vegas.
And some major
the winds are shifting a little bit in Las Vegas. See? That's what Reese went. He ain't gonna know damn.
He in Las Vegas. He might be at Starbucks.
He trying to get this straightened out.
I'm gonna tell you about the drama that happened there when we get back.
Next Soda Sports Show. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities. The Adam Gold Show.
3-5-1, they have scored 22 goals since the trade. 7 of them came in one game against Utah.
There is that.
4 of them came against the Rangers. You know who didn't play in the 7-goal game? Mikko Rantanen. Mm-hmm. They scored 11 goals combined in the other 7 games. They are 1-5-1 in those 7.
The Adam Gold Show, weekdays starting at noon on 99.9 The Fan.
What could you do with an extra $75,000 right now, or even a couple $100,000? If you own a home, you can get that money in less than a week with Loan Pronto. Hey, it's Dennis Cox. Loan Pronto is the leader in quickly converting your home equity into cold, hard cash. You can pay off all your credit cards or start that home remodel. Loan Pronto has several easy options to let you access the cash from your home. There's virtually no paperwork, no cumbersome process, no junk fees, and often no appraisal. Listen. The average homeowner now has over $300,000 in equity. That's your money. Use it. One client got $150,000 out and paid off all their credit cards, 2 car loans, and a personal loan, cutting their monthly expenses by $1,500. You can get approved in as little as 1 day. So act now with no hard credit pull up front. LoanPronto.com, 919-381-1760. Get the money you need for anything. 919-381-1760, LoanPronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Hey Charlotte, are you ready for the ultimate food experience? Then you need to head over to Dame's Chicken and Waffles with locations in Durham, Cary, and Greensboro. Dame is where you will find award-winning chicken and the most unique waffle flavors around.
Whether you're planning a private party, public event, or corporate gathering, Dame's has your catering needs covered. We offer catering for any and all occasions. Imagine your next event with our delicious chicken and waffles. Your guests will be talking about it for weeks.
Join us on on Thursdays for live music that perfectly complements your dining experience. It's the perfect way to enjoy a great meal and some great tunes.
Don't forget to visit our website at damechickenandwaffles.com. That's damechickenandwaffles.com. And follow us on social media for the latest updates, special offers, and mouth-watering photos of our dishes. Come on, get smeared by the best.
Dane's Chicken and Waffles, where great food and great times meet. See you soon, Charlotte.
This is Kmac. You're tuned into the Sports Shop, where we go beyond the game and delve into the heart of what truly matters. It's time to talk about men's mental health. We're a community with a way of life that brings together family, friends, and fans to discuss the thrill of the big game. But life is about more than just sports. We recognize that every day men engage in various activities that form the fabric of their lives. Whether it's in the barbershop, the salon, or the cigar lounge, these are places where conversations flow freely, friendships are forged, and bonds are strengthened. Today, we want to remind all men out there that it's okay to talk about more than just the game. Your mental health matters. We understand that life can throw curveballs and sometimes pressure can become overwhelming. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength and not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, don't hesitate to reach out. There are resources available to provide support, guidance, and understanding. This is the Sports Shop, reminding you that your mental health is just as important as a game-winning touchdown or shot. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Your mental health matters. Let's go.
Injured in a motorcycle accident? Call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS before you call your insurance company. The insurance company wants to pay you the least amount possible. Law Tigers are riders too, so we understand what your bike and gear are worth and what you're going through after an accident. Your case evaluation is always free, and we don't get paid until your case settles. Call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS, North Carolina's motorcycle lawyers. Law Tigers is a network of independent law firms who are members of the American Association of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. Law Tigers is not a law firm.
Aunque no estás hoy a mi lado, yo sé que tú vas a llegar. Los girasoles nunca dejan de girar. My name is Luis Fonsi. A lot of people don't know enough about Alzheimer's and dementias. We've seen it in movies, we all know somebody, but there's a lot of information that people still don't know. I'm personally still learning so much about it. I would say to those people who have loved ones who are going through it, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to get help. Don't be afraid to put it out in the open, because it will be better for them and for their loved ones. Con la certeza que respiro, te amaré. Resources are available at alz.org and by calling the Alzheimer's Association's 24/7 free hotline at 800-272-3900.
Reese and Kmac, covering sports the way real fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Man. Oh, boy. Yeah. What we talking about is great stuff. We rock it out as always, though, what we do. Man. We got the firm, Pam Thompson-Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning.
What you doing, Pam? Troublemaker.
Causing trouble.
Pam, but you I know what reason we talking about now.
What?
you be on some crazy, you be on some foolishness sometimes. But it's all good. We rock it out as always. My main man there, Reese, is on location covering the CIAA.
Yes.
You know, I don't even want to talk about it. Eating crab legs and everything.
Kind of jealous, yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. I ain't gonna say
He probably having shrimp and grits right now.
Look, I ain't gonna say I'm jealous, but I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, that's right. Grits is funny business. He ain't having that.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
I knew something that was up when he said, I'm in Baltimore. I said, what?
You knew that.
I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that.
He's actually with our YouTube audience right now. He's watching.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's still trying.
Reese,
trying
I'm holding it down, Reese.
He's still trying to get some sleep. He's still trying to get some
1
sleep.
eye open just to see what we do.
Voice you hear right here, the big V rocking out with it. What up? What up, V? How you doing,
Man, I am here.
Yeah.
I keep telling people I'm outside till they close outside again.
Right. Well,
Because they said COVID might be making a comeback.
back to who?
Oh,
back to where?
don't
They
speak
said
that.
they said it might. Donald Trump said stimulus.
Oh, Donald Trump said it?
Yeah, he
Oh,
said
okay.
he doing everything. Go for America.
Yeah.
It's stimuluses. They doing Dogecoin. You're gonna get $5,000 for Dogecoin.
Really?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, maybe it'll come before.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So I got to take my $5K in crypto?
You might have to take it in cryptocurrency, but I
Dang.
know somebody that will give you food stamps for it.
Okay, they'll switch it up. They'll switch it up for you.
They switch it up. They'll give you,
But don't take the Snap card now because they about to shut that off.
They give you $2,000 worth of food stamps for $5,000.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay, there. That's the old barter deal.
That's there.
Okay, I got it. Okay, all right, okay. Anything else we gonna get?
Ciroc Orange.
Okay,
Ciroc Orange is on the way. I heard
straight from the jail.
straight from Diddy jail.
Okay, all right.
The
okay.
Diddy jail.
He's still working?
Diddy? Yeah,
he's still
out
working.
Here. He's out here. He's out here. He's new
working.
music coming. New music coming soon. Take that.
What they
Take that.
call it? Jailhouse Rock?
No, they call it Rico by myself.
I mean, but let me tell you now. I'll be honest with you. If I see a new rock vodka drop, I'm gonna be like, man, how you doing that, man? You in jail?
That
like,
is wild.
How you doing that? How you do that? You in jail? How you gonna do that?
It's
Resources.
It's a track with him, Biggie Smalls. It's called Solo Conspiracy.
But just them.
Just them.
Okay. All right. I mean, I realized after the Kendrick Lamar performance, I ain't up on the game.
K-Dot.
K-Dot, yeah. I ain't up on the game. But, Drake, a lot of people mad at Drake. I don't understand why they so mad.
I still love Drake.
I don't know why they so mad at Drake.
First of all,
Drake said, why y'all mad at me? I put all of them on. So why y'all mad at me?
Right. That part, that's true.
First of all, Drake was the first rapper I ever cried to. Okay, so
okay, all right.
You gotta stay in touch with your emotional side during those breakups.
Okay, I'm not.
That's
You never cried. You didn't cry to LL Cool J or nothing.
He ain't gonna admit if he ever cried. He ain't gonna admit it.
That is not true, Pam. I would admit it if I ever cried.
Have you?
No.
Listen to music, or we were talking about this the other day, like watching a movie, and when it's just so sentimental, and the actor starts crying, it kind of makes me tear up. It has no effect on you, like you.
No, not really.
You gotta identify with the character.
I know a movie that would do it for you.
Whoa, what's that?
Fruitvale Station. That got me. That was the first movie
I was
ever
ready to
cried
fight
to.
after that, though.
I was ready to fight after that,
I
but
was ready to fight after that, though.
I definitely cried though because I was very touched by how he was trying to turn his life around, and then the nonsense happened.
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
Yeah, when he gave away all that marijuana, he was like, "I'm done. I'm out." He gave it away.
Yep.
He said, "You know what? I don't even want the money." He said, "I'm gonna just start over."
And you started bawling.
Yeah, because I always had a fear in the streets that's how it would go down. Like I've always seen people, the moment they decided to get it together, that's when it ends for them and it goes tragic. And I was always nervous about that. That actually kept me doing wrong for a lot of years because I was scared if I ever did right.
So you ever stop it, catch you?
Yeah, it'd catch up to me.
Yeah.
So
You ain't never stopped Pam, though. Hey, Town, what you have back there for me? All right.
Yes.
Oh, man, make sure you guys – this is very special. Make sure you guys check out these QR codes that we have on the screen right now. If you're watching us on YouTube, go to Sports Shop Reese and Kmac on YouTube. Like and subscribe to the channel. But if you don't want to do any of those things and you just happen to be, hanging out, you say, I just want to hang out with you guys, you can also scan the QR code that says join our team, and you'll get an opportunity to be on our exclusive mailing list, as well as some exclusive things we may be doing, some places we may be, just keeping up with us in general. We'll be keeping up with you guys. We got some pretty cool stuff that'll be coming out throughout the rest of the year. But if you're not on this exclusive mailing list, you won't get any of that information. So it's also a way for us to keep track of people that want to support the show, as well as people that want to be, partner with some of our sponsors. May want to get in contact with some of my sponsors. So make sure you guys check out our QR codes. It's right here on the screen. If you don't do anything else, you can like and subscribe. You can click the one on the left that says "Scan Me and Enjoy." Like and subscribe. Once you get there, you won't be disappointed, I can assure you. So you guys make sure you do that for me, all right? A-Town.
I scanned that code once, and I started getting Reese's vacation pictures. I don't know if that was a mix-up. Is that what's supposed to happen?
No, that wasn't supposed to happen.
That wasn't supposed to happen?
Yeah,
okay, so don't scan the left one. Scan the right one.
Yeah, he got some different filters set up. You got to be careful, you know what I mean? But you ain't getting into mine. That's all I
ain't
care
getting
about.
none of your vacation
That's
pictures.
all I care about. Don't you get into my vacation pictures.
And I don't take vacations, so ain't none up there.
Yeah, he drank a lot of umbrella drink. Why did he put an umbrella in that Dasani water? That was weird to me.
What? That's funny. That's one thing. Now you talk about funny business. That's one thing. He take his spirits seriously. He take his spirits seriously, even the IPAs. But that's another story.
That's true.
Hey, John, do we have a poll today?
We do.
What we have?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, the NFL announced that they will no longer use the chain gang and will go with electronic ways to measure first downs. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? And that was just posted, so we're waiting for some engagement.
They cheating.
I was going to say.
They cheating.
They don't want another Josh Allen situation.
No. They cheating. We can't even get the votes right in this country with electronic voting machine. So how in the hell are we supposed to get that right?
My thing is, we keep handing over these systems to the computers. Do we
That's
not
where
remember
we're moving
that?
to.
Do we not remember that the AI shut down the skies a couple months back? Like it shut down all the airlines except for the one that didn't update the software.
They said that didn't happen.
That definitely happened.
It didn't happen.
I vividly, because I was stuck in an airport, and it was like, I said, well, what's going on? They said every airline is done.
You're done.
Wow.
And I think only one that was I think it was Southwest, because they didn't
they
update.
because
they were using analog system.
They don't use the same.
They were still using Nintendo controllers to fly the plane, so they were good.
Not Nintendo.
So I'm assuming you're not okay with the electronic distance measuring for first downs. As they stated in the NFL.
I like the human error, but I'm also from New Jersey, so I understand the mafia in sports.
I thought you were gonna say I'm from New Jersey, so I understand the human error.
Yeah, no, that went a totally different way.
No, I understand that sometimes an inch is subjective.
Yeah, I get it though. I mean, I understand.
Yeah, I like the human error of things. I like to say, "Oh, the refs cheated us."
Yeah, I like saying that too and fussing at the ref.
So we couldn't trust the yellow line because it wasn't reliable. That's what they told us.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So now we want to go out. Now we want to create an invisible line with lasers between two things, and we're gonna trust that.
But here's the thing: it still doesn't account for where the ref is going to spot the ball.
Oh, that'd be next.
Because that's where the problem lies. It has nothing to do with the chain gang or what's measuring the distance. I know what 10 yards is. Where did the ref spot the ball? Are you spotting it where my butt touched, where my knee touched, where the ball touched? Where are you spotting the ball? That's the real problem.
That's a great question.
Well, they could actually easily fix this one. Actually, they could just put an RFD tag in the ball, and wherever forward motion stops for the ball is where it's spotted.
That's a good idea. If we're going to go all the way in, let's go all the way in.
Genius.
I'm just saying. Technology is a wonderful thing.
It really is.
You know what? You just gave me a new idea for my lady. I'm going to put an RFD identifier in her wig so she know where to pull it down to. So when it starts sliding up, she know to, hey, baby, pull that back down. I'm gonna do that. You just gave me a great idea. Thank you.
Oh my God!
I'm not messing with you. I'm not messing
when
with you.
When you come by and visit, it's just we just laugh though.
I'm not messing with you.
No, that's a brilliant. We can
it
take
does
over beauty
move.
supplies.
And
it
sometimes
does.
You can't tell.
Because I seen a girl scratching her wig like this, and it was hilarious. Whole wig move. It was like that didn't look right, but
that's what she did. She was supposed to hold her head, hand there.
She was supposed to,
do like this.
Or do the.
Yeah, wait a minute, that's when you see people doing like this.
So Pam, walk me through the head scratch process.
I mean, you see people sometimes.
I get the pat. I get the tap.
That
pat.
keeps if it's movable, it keeps it from moving. Or you hold it and then you just take a little scratch.
You gotta get one finger in there.
So just for my education, my
called the spot itch.
Yeah,
not the spot itch.
Just for my education, Pam. So, is it supposed to move?
Well, it depends because sometimes there's glueless and then there's ones that you glue down.
So if you're wearing a glue down wig,
then you ain't got to worry about it going nowhere.
So it won't move.
Right.
So we're good. Okay.
We're good.
If you glue
until the glue get old.
Okay. All right. you catching in this?
No, I'm actually in development with another comedian friend of mine.
Yeah.
We're coming out with an assortment of wigs. It's lifestyle wigs.
Lifestyle
wigs. Yes.
Oh.
You got your rainy day wigs. You got your action wigs for women who do action sports. Mm-hmm. For women who like box and get a little physical in the street, we have combat wigs. Got a little extra padding right here. So we're working on things.
So he said we got caught. Before we go to break, what's a combat wig?
A combat wig, you put that on before you go fight. Like if you knew you were gonna have a problem with Clarissa Shields, you put this on and it's a little extra padding
so you
around
don't get
here.
your wig knocked off.
You don't get concussed.
Yeah. And some people like they don't play fair. They want to pull your hat.
Okay, so you get that's the combat.
You come with a little chin strap if you need to. Keep it on you while you do whatever you got to do.
That's the Windy City wig.
Wow.
That's the Windy City.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what though? I got a really funny wig story I'm gonna tell you guys when you come back.
Okay.
True story. I swear to you not. True story. I was traumatized by it, but I made it through. And when we come back though, we're gonna have a pretty good time. We got a lot to talk about. But this combine thing, and like. Who's going where and side meetings and trade talks and all. It's starting to get a little heated.
Yeah.
Speaking
of fighting.
Even the little goofy guys are starting to get into it. You know what I mean? They starting to get into it. But we'll talk about all that next on the Sports Shop. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Tonight's forecast calls for Hurricanes hockey.
Svechnikov, tick-tack tied in Carolina on the man advantage.
Storm Watch with Adam Gold at 6:30. Puck drop at 7.
Save mid rebound. Game over! Sebastian Aho gives Carolina a 4-3 win in overtime.
On your exclusive home for the Carolina Hurricanes, 99.9 The Fan.
A few contest rules from sports radio stations The Fan, The Buzz. No purchase necessary, 21 to enter and play. Limited to 1 entry per person and 1 prize winner per family or household per contest every 30 days. Employees of Capital Broadcasting, its agencies, sponsors, subsidiaries, other broadcast companies, and immediate families of the above are ineligible to play. Winners are verified, complete documentation, and are responsible for all taxes and prizes received. All prizes are non-transferable and cannot be redeemed for cash. Winners give sports radio the right to publicize his or her name, likeness, or voice. Sports may change contest rules and prizes at any time and holds no liability for canceled or postponed events. Complete info of sports radio contests available at WRALSportsFan.com or during normal business hours at 3100 Highwoods Boulevard in Raleigh.
Hi, this is Phil Ford. Did you know that Allsco invented the restaurant uniform rental industry? Allsco offers a wide variety of chef wear for any type of restaurant. From fine dining to fast casual, we can outfit your staff in chef coats, cook shirts, and pants. Not only that, but we can clean and press them every week to ensure your staff looks as good as your food. Call 800-408-0208 or visit allsco.com. That is ALSCO.com to learn more.
Jackson Hewitt wants you to save money on tax prep. We're saving money by having our intern rap in this commercial.
Don't stress, Jackson Hewitt's got expert tax prep 149 or less. Yo, some tax guys lie about price. They got hidden fees, that ain't nice. Ain't nice. Don't ignore MC Kevin's rhyme, cause this deal's for a limited time. 149.
For tax prep that's $149 or less, hurry into Jackson Hewitt today.
No cap.
Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Pam Thompson-Smith, and we are with Dr. Stroman. So tell us, Dr. Stroman, what are you up to in the new year?
I'm excited. I'm fired up about Race Realities Costa, as in I am encouraging men of color to go to Costa Rica for a leadership immersion like no other. Well, it starts with thinking about your purpose and where you're going, where you've been, but also being in a space where men are learning and sharing with one another. Everything from faith to family to business to relationship to money, all of those things. I think going to Costa Rica, the magical place of healing, because we are going to have some fun now, but I just have amazing facilitators, licensed therapists, leaders in their professions, and we're going to guide and we're going to coach. I'm encouraging everyone to go to racerealities.com to check us out. We've got 2 retreats this year in May and in October. Yes, let's do it. Lead, liberate, and love.
The future depends on teachers. Every day, teachers are shaping our tomorrows, starting their students on journeys that will change the course of history. Right now, in a classroom somewhere in the United States, there's a teacher inspiring a future scientist who will make preventing pandemics their life's work, sharpening the mind of an aspiring environmentalist who will help combat climate change, and generating possibilities for a student who will be the first in their family to graduate college. It all starts with teachers who meet challenges with creativity, who reinvent education for the future, who work towards a school system that lifts up every child, regardless of race, income, or zip code, and to enable the full potential of our students, our communities, and our country. Explore a career that leaves a legacy you can be proud of. Shape the future. Teach. Learn more and receive free support at teach.org.
You were supposed to get a colon cancer screening, but stuff came up.
We did have to pick up the twins from practice.
But on the way, we hit a giant pothole.
If you are 45 and older, don't let stuff get in the way of your screening. Visit the Colorectal Cancer Alliance at ccalliance.org.
But Dan!
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Workers' comp can be tricky, but my law firm will be on top of all the complicated paperwork and sneaky deadlines so that all of your I's are dotted and T's are crossed. If you've been hurt on the job, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
I felt all flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt he found my letters and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words.
See how you see how consistent she is with her notes. See what I'm saying? In the words of the Reese, she got to win right. See what I'm saying? What she can say. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac, doing what we do each and every day. Rocking out this morning. We got the firm, Pam Thompson-Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning.
How you doing?
I am great.
Staying out of trouble?
No.
All right, good.
Never.
At least you're not faking it. This genius I got sitting next to me right now.
Big Vino.
Big Vino.
A.K.A. Mr. Feed Your Girl.
Feed your girl.
Yeah. If she come home with some extra chicken nuggets, she was out with me.
Hello.
Oh.
What's your go-to, V?
My go-to?
Yeah, what's your go-to? You say, hey, you want to stop and get that single?
You see, well, when I'm in these North Carolina streets, I'm partial to the cookout nuggets, cookout, all hours of the evening.
That's what I'm saying. Hit them with that tray.
Hit them with that tray.
Hit them with that tray.
Yeah, the double burger.
Really, $5.99?
Yeah, double burger,
really?
nuggets, and chicken,
Big
chicken wrap. Look. Huge Cheerwine. Huge
Okay, now we up to
Cheerwine.
$7.99 because you got a drink.
You know what?
He said, double me up.
Yeah, go light on that ice.
Go light on the ice.
My baby thirsty.
Oh,
my
boy.
baby parched.
I said, where you in these streets? He said, I'm partial to the cookout.
The cookout, man. I had a little cookout last night after the little comedy show. I did a little warm up.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, I went to a little open mic. My partner Victoria said that she do something over at the Haymaker down on Fair.
Oh, the Haymaker,
Yeah. Good spot, man. Shout out to the Taylor. Taylor made me this drink last night. What he tried to do was candy an orange. He dipped it in the sugar and then he bruleed it, and then he took it and put it in the drink.
Not the brulee.
And then he hit it with a little spice, little chili spice.
Chili spice, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, you didn't
It had me.
Yeah.
It had me.
Yes, he did.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
And it had 100 proof bourbon in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My kind of drink.
It was a good drink. I had maybe 3 of those.
So Pam, keep that in mind next time you.
Haymaker on Wednesdays. Come check it out.
Haymaker on cookout first.
Cookout after.
Okay,
Cookout
after.
That burger tasted so much better after the bourbon.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah,
and you get to see me do new jokes there on the regular.
There you go.
That's where you get the jokes before they get to the big stage when they're in the development process.
Oh.
Okay.
I like it. I don't know if I've ever seen a joke in the development process. Well, I'll stop saying that.
A lot of times you do. You just don't know.
Mm.
But you see, if you come there, you'll see some development jokes. A lot of times when I go there, the jokes I tell, I wrote that morning. So if they're funny, I'm a genius. If they're not, I just wrote them this morning. What do you want from me?
What do you
So
expect?
you're just testing out the audience for your weekend.
Give me another
material.
candy orange.
Basically, I warm up for the weekend.
For the weekend,
exactly.
okay. And
So,
we can see you at Haymaker?
Haymaker.
Okay.
I think it's 555 Fayetteville Street.
Right across the street from the Marriott.
Yes.
Okay.
Directly in front, rather. I got to stop saying across the street. It's directly in front of the Marriott.
Yes.
You have to say it correctly because some of these people that can't follow directions.
They can't find
find their ass lost somewhere over at the damn, over there at the McDonald's.
Absolutely.
Which is down the damn street.
That's right.
Hey, Down, how you doing, man?
Doing well, feeling good.
You're looking kind of Robin Hoodish back there.
Give back to the people, yeah.
Yeah.
He don't say much, do he?
Yeah. Oh, but he listening.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
By what?
He's listening.
You don't say nothing, but trust me, he listening.
So you heard when I pooted a minute ago.
Oh, God. He might not have heard it. But,
They don't smell it, but you heard it. Okay.
Look at Izzo.
We didn't deserve that one.
Yeah, don't start that. Hey, how you doing on the poll questions, man?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, the NFL announced that they will no longer use the chain gang and will go electronic to measure first downs. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? And it's 50-50.
Oh, wow. Huh. I'm not so sure I know what would be a bad idea. Why would it be bad other than, it just.
I mean, if you completely remove the chain gang, let's say electronic failures, blackouts, things of that nature. No, I mean, like you have electronic failures. So what do we do in the game if we lose all the power on the field?
You're cool with electric vehicles?
No, I don't. I don't like electric vehicles at all.
He's scared to just take you somewhere.
No, my thing is, so I had a bad experience with a Power Wheel when I was a child. I was too big for it, and it just lost power going up the hill, and then it just started rolling backwards. and I lost control of that power. It was one of the Jeep Wrangler Power Wheels. I don't trust nothing electric ever since.
Wow.
So that's the trigger.
It's just I just feel like I'm gonna be going uphill,
So
and then it's gonna realize I'm
traumatized
big.
by the Barbie Jeep.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't the Barbie Jeep. My sister had the Corvette.
Oh.
I had the black Jeep Wrangler.
Nice.
But I was riding up that hill, and it just didn't have enough juice to get me
Put up the hill.
You know, I wasn't.
The tires were slick though.
I was a big toddler.
Well, yeah.
I get it. I was, it probably didn't need to seat more than 40 pounds, and I was about 70 pounds at 6. So,
I feel you.
But I feel like it could have got me up that hill.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. I had that same problem on Lime scooters. I don't do hills unless we're going downhill on a Lime scooter.
You sure about that?
Them Lime scooters don't love me, man. They don't.
The Lime scooter could get you there.
We gotta throw an extra Energizer on that battery pack or something.
Maybe the battery was just low.
It said it was in the green.
Oh, well, yeah.
But I just don't trust those electric vehicles. And then
I think we'll always have to have the chain backup just for that reason.
Yeah.
On the side.
Well, of course you have backups, Pam.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, people are discounting it because there's some inherent failures. They think it's really easy. How many times does your garage door, like the laser thingy, fail? I mean, this garage door has been in service for 30 years, and that same little laser that as you walk through that keeps it from coming back down. That same little laser is still working.
Well, I mean, I understand that's a little bit of shade because it happened for me twice in the last year. So I know that's a little bit of a shade. So it can go wrong.
I'm feeling like I gotta upgrade. No, because my garage door is manual. I gotta lift it.
Huh?
I gotta lift my garage.
Is it a wood door?
It's like the metal.
And you gotta lift it. You don't have a lift. You don't have a garage door. I mean, a garage door opener.
No. I mean, I do, but it's broken.
Oh, that's the problem. Yeah. that's
but it never had a laser.
Yeah, it's a little red laser light.
I was gonna say, man, you know how long it's been since people had to get out the car to let themselves in the garage.
No, I don't even park in the garage no more.
Well, most people
they got to do. I got to manage. I just park right in front of the door and just walk in.
Put it that way. That'll shut it down.
For sure.
If I got to get out, I'm just getting out.
Yeah, I'm just go. Well,
that's all it is.
Well, I'm gonna add an extra step to it.
But I think it's a good idea, though. I think
it's a great idea.
I think it's good.
I mean, it should keep the game moving faster. It should definitely eliminate all this error with. I mean, again, you still gotta watch where they spot the ball. That's because all of this is a moot point if you get a bad spot.
Yeah. We should work on that. We should work on spotting the ball before we work on worrying about that.
Yeah,
worry about the measurement.
That's true.
16ths of an inch that they got right there. They have to slide the little index card in the middle to see if it touches.
That's right. So before you leave us, tell us where we can see you this weekend.
Oh, okay.
If they're in the area.
If you are in the area in Washington, D.C., I will be at the D.C. Comedy Loft. I'm there with my good friend Cameron Keys and JJ Matisse. I call it the 3-man weave. My friend Cam, he's on his first headline tour across the country, and he tapped me to come hang out with him and do a couple shows in D.C. with him. So I'm real proud of him. I'm excited to get out there. Been to D.C. First of all, I just want to say I've never had a bad performance in D.C.
Okay.
D.C. loves Big Vino, and we have a good time.
Okay.
And
you got a special relationship with.
I have an affinity for Chocolate City. I really, really do.
Nice.
It's good. It's a great place to be, though.
Yes.
It's a wonderful place to be.
Yes.
Before I let you get out of here, man, what do you think about the NFL draft? People moving around, moving up. What do you think? Who do you think is gonna nod out, go first?
I had my heart on Travis Hunter. I had my heart.
You may get your wish.
Just might.
You may get your wish.
But they're saying this edge rusher.
See you guys on the other side.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
Kevin Keats and State basketball have to do something, and I'll tell you what that is. They have to acknowledge what is happening. This season, it's a failure. That's not to say each individual player isn't working harder. There's no likable people in the program. It's just that after last season, this season, it's not enough. And they have to figure out how to fix it for next season.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
The law offices of Gregory and R. Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the uninsured. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
Your home shelters your dreams and protects your memories. At Baker Home Exteriors, we understand this deeply. It's why we've dedicated ourselves to caring for homes like yours. As part of the Baker Roofing family, we bring a century of expertise to every project, from roofing and siding to windows and decks. We don't just upgrade homes, we help protect the life you've built within them. Because your home is where our heart is. Visit BakerHomeExteriors.com and start your home's next chapter.
Quality healthcare rental services can raise the image of your entire facility. When you use top quality linens and uniforms from Alsco, you can be assured you will receive industry certified, hygienically clean, quality linens with every delivery, saving your facility money in the long run while enhancing your facility's professional reputation. Call 1-800-408-0208 or visit alsco.com. Again, that's ALSCO.com to learn more.
I think it's just vapor. Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes.
My kid
knows it's dangerous. 5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
If you are interested in your student and student athlete receiving a scholarship to college, Prime Time Scouting is the company for you. This is Coach Ellis of Prime Time Scouting. We don't sell anything, we offer service. We are looking for those who are looking for us. Guaranteed scholarships with a money-back guarantee. Internships. Relationships with all the divisions, 3, 2, 1, NAIA, HBCUs, and so forth, and also prep schools. Vetting the schools and coaches. Academic aid. Discounts on services like training, tutoring, and film. Help with the transfer portal, and also it's a lifetime commitment. The Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac, plus Primetime Scouting 55. That is your promo code that lets us know they found you for us. We offer service. We don't sell anything. Let us help you.
Check out Coach Ellis and Primetime Scouting at primetimescouting.com.
HIV is not a crime, or it shouldn't be.
We are well past the days of concern over a hug, a scraped knee, or a sneeze.
Thanks to scientific advancements, stigma prevention work, and activists like Elizabeth Taylor,
people living with HIV can do and live fully healthy lives
without risk or fear of transmitting the virus to others.
But a different fear remains.
The fear of prosecution simply for living with HIV.
In 30 states, Americans are being imprisoned due to their HIV status,
even when there is zero risk of transmission.
And when HIV is undetectable, it's untransmissible.
It's time for the laws to catch up to science.
HIV is not a death sentence nor a deadly weapon.
And it shouldn't be a crime either.
Join the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation in the fight to modernize outdated HIV criminalization laws. Go to etaf.org. HIV is not a crime. Campaign funded through the support of Gilead Sciences Incorporated.
The future depends on teachers who are reinventing the classroom and starting their students on journeys that will change the course of history. Shape the future. Teach. Learn more and receive free support at teach.org.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Big truck accidents can cause life-changing injuries, and life-changing injuries deserve life-changing money. I know big truck wrecks, and I know how to fight those big insurance companies. If you've been hurt by a big truck, contact us at ritchielaw.com. I'm on top of it.
Your home for Duke basketball. WCMC HD2 HD3 Holly Springs, WDNC AM Durham, and WCLY AM Raleigh. The Buzz.
I'm meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner in the Weather Center. Some clouds out there for us this morning. We'll see more cloud cover later this afternoon. Another warm day with a high of 76. But this evening, we'll see scattered showers and storms. Some of that may start as early as 4 to 5 o'clock and then completely move out of the area by around 7 to 8 o'clock. Clearing tonight down to 42 and more sunshine tomorrow. A little cooler with a high of 62.
As always, you can visit the Sports Shop website, thesportshopradio.com, to catch up on all things Sports Shop. Help put together by our friends at Creative Allies. Creative Allies believes that everyone deserves great marketing, no matter your budget. The team at Creative Allies can help you with everything digital. That means a logo design or a new website. If you're a small business owner who needs a little help with marketing, you should reach out. Visit creativeallies.com or send an email to marketing@creativeallies.com.
When you're touching me and my feelings start to show. Ooh, that's the time. I feel like making love to you. That's the time. Feel like making dreams come true.
Come on, people.
Nice.
What you gonna do? Welcome back. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac. Doing what we do to you. Come on, babe.
Hey.
Sound like you heard this song before.
Yes. Feel like making dreams come true. Okay, that's all I got.
It's the firm Pam Thompson Smith doing what she does best. Not karaoke.
No, don't do karaoke.
You don't do karaoke? Why not? You can't read the words fast enough?
That far. Can't see.
Well, as you can see from when we did it for your birthday party, neither can I.
You did good. I can't wait to release that video soon.
Yeah, I knew you would. You love that video.
I'm going to release it soon.
I can't believe y'all made me sing. Shame on you.
Sing to your sweetheart.
Don't make me sing.
I think maybe I'm going to send it to her first because I want to get her approval.
You would make me sing.
But then I'm going to.
You're going to make me sing.
Don't
think I won't, fam.
Maybe you should, well, it wouldn't be a surprise because she's listening now, but I was going to say maybe you should surprise her at the wedding.
She's not listening. Are you?
And do that same song because you did good.
What the hell you mean you did good?
I mean, not that I was shocked.
What does that mean?
I mean, I kind of was. You did really good. So, yeah, we'll work on it. Reese and I work with you.
Just because I don't mean I can't.
Okay. Well, that's a good one.
Hey, Tom, how you doing, man?
Doing well, feeling good?
How we doing on a poll question, sir?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, the NFL announced that they will no longer use the chain gang and will go electronic to measure first downs. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? And it's 50-50 still.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'll sign up for it.
People kind of on the fence.
Yeah.
Not sure.
I'll sign up for it. So there's all types of stuff going on. Let's talk about the NFL combine real quickly.
Okay.
We talked about it a little earlier this week about who was going to work out, who was not. Shador's taking interviews, holding press conferences. Travis is, I don't know what the hell he doing.
Haven't heard much.
Wow. I mean, he should do nothing but sit in marketing meetings and just talk about his check.
That's right.
Seriously.
That's right.
That's all he should be doing, bro.
That's right.
So in this hour, we're going to talk quite a bit about that. Before we do any of that, though, got a very, very special treat for you.
Yes.
We do get a chance to do this each and every week, and this week is no different. Get a chance to dish it up with Dr. Deborah Strogan.
From the basketball court at the University of Virginia to the classroom at UNC Chapel Hill, Dr. Deborah Stroman has it all covered. Now this professor and sports business entrepreneur is about to take you to school. It's time for Dishing It Up with Dr. Stroman and the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
D. Stroman.
Good
What's going on,
morning.
Dr. Stroman?
Good morning. Now, we can really just let Pam sing throughout my segment. That might work.
She's pretty good, huh? Sometimes.
Yeah, she's a talented woman.
Oh,
She
thank
really
you.
is.
Thank you.
According to Mike and Carrie, she sounds much better as long as Reese, singing over.
Mike just jealous.
He is jealous, actually, because he
Yeah.
won't sing with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. You're right, Dr. Stroman. We should just let Pam sing like that. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
But hey,
But
welcome back. Are
how
you
you
back?
doing?
Are you back?
You're here?
Are you back?
I am grounded. I am
Okay.
looking forward to seeing you all at the Champions Luncheon.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah. But no.
Uh-oh, we lost you.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
Where'd she go?
Yes, there's a lot to talk about from the Theo Pinson, Raymond Felton, all those guys. Jackson talking about how Chancellor Roberts and his real estate business mindset to move the Dean Dome is absolutely terrible. They
Right.
use some profanity, all of that. And then, of course, the gambling matter. The NBA and the college sports have agreed to try to make more money by really pushing, I don't want to say gambling, but let's just say sports betting. But then there's consequences, and now we're seeing that. I think anybody with half of a brain knew that this was very dangerous, but we're seeing at least 2 to 3, no, I would say 4 to 5 programs now who are under investigation or are being considered as having suspect transactions taking place. But what I want to lean into, and I don't think we have the time to do it the way I would like to, but I want to just go over NIL and where we are today, because I don't think many people really have followed the history and how we got to where we are and how it's changing, how we view sports and how we consider sports. And so there are 4 major legal cases that we need to be mindful of. The first is going all the way back to 1984 with the NCAA versus the Board of Regents of the University of Oklahoma. Basically, people felt that with these power schools like in Oklahoma, remember how good they were back in the 70s and 80s, that they and other schools should not be able to just dominate who gets to play on Saturday afternoons. And so that court case really, really set the precedent that athletes are amateurs. Now, the Supreme Court, they struck down the NCAA's television plan saying it did violate antitrust laws. But basically, it also said that you can restrict college athlete compensation because we want to have competitive equity. We want to distinguish college athletics from pro sports. So that's the first one. The second one, I'm sure we all remember, Ed O'Banion and the NCAA. This started in 2009, but Ed O'Bannon was a star athlete, lefty for UCLA Bruins, and he said that the NCAA and Electronic Arts, as in that video game, they were conspiring to prevent college athletes from receiving money. And even though they didn't have his name, they didn't have his, they didn't spell out, all the details and demographics of Ed, everybody knew that that was Ed O'Bannon in that video. And so the NCAA basically said that, hey, we're just trying to, make more money, increase revenue for college sports. So it took until 2015 for the court case to be settled. And Ed O'Bannon basically won the case. The judge ordered the NCAA to pay $44 million in attorney fees and another $1.5 million in costs to Ed O'Bannon's lawyers. And so this opened up the door. So it did require the schools to provide athletes up to the full cost of attendance to attend their schools. Now, this is where people really started seeing the differences between the have and the have-nots, because each university could decide what the full cost of attendance was. So you might have one university paying athletes an additional $2,000 and others would pay $10,000. That can make a difference. Fast forward to June of 2021. This is the big one, NCAA versus Austin. And this is where the NCAA's rules that restricted certain education-related benefits for student athletes violate federal antitrust laws. And so the Ninth District found for the athletes and said that NCAA must allow for certain types of academic benefits, computers, science equipment, musical instruments, and other tangible items not included in the cost of attendance calculation. But these things are needed when you're pursuing your college degree. So this traditional rule of reason was standard in this case, and it rejected the NCAA's call for more deferential standard, as in, hey, we're college sports, we're different from pros. So what the courts was saying, there was nothing unique about the NCAA or amateur sports to alter their method of deciding whether or not they were violating antitrust. So now we've got payments to athletes as in NIL. That was the NCAA versus Austin. So how do we do it? We've got collectives. These are basically boosters and businesses that facilitate NIL deals for athletes. Now, everybody thought that if you work with the NIL and they were under 501c3 status, hey, I'm definitely going to do this. I can now pay an athlete for watching paint dry, for cutting grass, and I'll get a tax deduction. Well, in 2023, the IRS came back and said most of these NIL collectives, they are not nonprofits. So this scared a lot of people because you think you're getting a tax deduction and now you might not. So people are saying this is not going to work. So fast forward in closing, this is where we are. Last October, NCAA versus the House. As in, this was a way that the NCAA got ahead of all these lawsuits, and they combined three of them. And now officially, the final settlement will be April 7th, 2025. But it basically resolved three major lawsuits, and now the schools, the athletic departments, not vendors, not Johnny T-shirts, not, the local restaurant, but now the athletic departments have to pay athletes. Now, the NCAA was getting ahead of this. They said with all these lawsuits, it could have been a bill as high as $4 billion in damages. But the parties agreed that the NCAA is going to have to pay $2.8 billion to former college athletes, primarily football and men's basketball, from 2016 to 2024. So some of your favorite athletes who are now in the NBA or NFL, they're getting ready to get a paycheck. But it also says that member schools are going to have to pay athletes. And right now, the calculation is about $20 million per university. So that's why we're seeing everything from, hey, we need to build a new arena, to now you can drink alcohol at games. They're trying to find ways to make money. I think Tennessee has increased all ticket prices. Even though most of the money is going to go to football and men's basketball and women's basketball, they've got to find money. Right now, it's predicted that 75% of the money is going to go to football, 10 to 12% to go to men's basketball, and then a little will go to women's basketball, and then they have to figure out what to do with the rest. Maybe at another show we can talk about how athletes have been burned with NIL, but I will say that there's a major concern around Title IX, the money that the athletic departments have to pay the athletes. President Biden, right before he left office, his Office of Civil Rights in the Department of Education said that NIL, this money that's coming from the athletic department, must be shared equally with women. And then President Trump decided February 12th that no, Title IX guidance will not be a part of this revenue share that the athletic departments have to give the athletes now. And so you can give it all to the men if you want. So you can imagine what's going to happen there.
Right, exactly.
So that is it. That's the history with NIL.
So, Dr. Strobel, we're talking with Dr. Deborah Strobel on Dishing Up with D. Stroll, same as we do each and every week. Talking a little NIL, talking a little lawsuit, talking a little players, former players, being able to receive compensation. But the genesis of, I guess, of the settlement of these three lawsuits, in the payout coming in starting in April or sometime thereafter this
So
year?
It's going to start later on this year, but the final settlement by the judge will be April 7th.
April 7th, okay. So the general premise of this lawsuit was the fact that they lost the suit basically against them, saying that they were not fairly compensating the athletes in accordance with cost of attendance. Is that essentially it?
Basically saying that the protections that college sports had in the past, as in we're different from pro sports, we need to have competitive equity. The House suit said no. That bar, you can't, we're not going to walk away from antitrust anymore. As in, you must pay athletes because you are monopsony, as in you are dominating as the number one seller for labor, and you're not going to get away with this anymore. So the NCAA got ahead of it and said, okay, we're going to lose all these lawsuits. Let's just combine three of the three major ones, and we're just going to have to pay the athletes now.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. So we're talking to Dr. Stroman, dishing it up. So, I have that same heartburn with the Ding Dome being demolished. The idea that, and I was just thinking about when you said that's part of building something that's going to, bring in, more additional revenue. But, one of the big, I guess, advantages of the positioning of where the Ding Dome is just so many people can walk. From students to the parking on Franklin Street and things like that. So I just wonder, so where is this new proposed, how far away is that? And I thought I had heard the Friday Center, that is crazy. That's so far away.
No, it's not.
Well, it just doesn't match.
It is from what we do now.
Chapel Hill.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't match. Now, again, listening to the former players who are quite emotional about it, especially if you listen to the podcast I did, profanity was used, everything, bringing up the fact that Chancellor Lee Roberts is a Duke graduate. He's a Dookie, and his background is in real estate and business, and talking about there's not any places to have a beer or have a hot dog near the Smith Center. And people are like, Franklin Street is not that far away.
Yeah.
So, but they are looking at a place where it will be mixed use. So there will be restaurants and, a major arena. I just think it's very, very dangerous to go down that path when we think about the economy and how people are struggling to pay bills, let alone, pay all this money to go watch the Carolina Tar Heels.
Right. Talk about ticket prices increasing.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess my because I've heard people talk about it, and I'm just like, okay, y'all want a new building. But then now, the more I hear people talk about it, it's like, it's for revenue, it's for this, it's for that. And I'm just thinking like, what are you talking about? You got a monstrosity as it is. You got enough. You can get enough revenue. Just do what Tennessee did. Hey, you know what? Everybody's gonna have to pay an extra 13% on tickets.
Well,
and just be done with it.
One of the things is it needs a lot of renovation. I think it needs a new roof, different things like that. So instead of they're like, okay, if we're going to do that, let's, but I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
no.
I rarely do I side with the players on stuff like that, but I may have to side with the players on this one. Like, what's the purpose of doing that?
Right.
I see if you needed a larger one, you needed more space, you needed something, right? If you just need more revenue and some repairs to the building, just raise the ticket price, like every other school's doing.
That's right.
And just put a new roof on the place. Yeah. And renovate it. What's wrong with that?
This is 40 years, because I remember the Ding Dome was built the year before I got there.
See, there you go, all attached to it.
Pam. Because
oh my goodness.
When I got there, it was brand new. It was just a year old.
Dr. Stroman, they so attached to this stuff. I've never seen anything like it.
I actually have a trigger from that because, as a freshman, I had this big umbrella, walking down the yard, and somebody yelled. I was so embarrassed. Somebody yelled, "So Pam, you taking the Ding Dome along with you everywhere you go?" I was like, "Oh man." I never pulled out that umbrella again.
See, Dr. Stroman, we need to figure out how to separate some of these alums' emotions from the actual conversation.
But it's 40 years. It's
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, there's other talk you all might know where Horace Williams Airport is, Carolina North. Which is out closer to where I live.
Yep.
So who's looking forward to that traffic? But they're thinking maybe that would be a site. But this is all about raising more money and increasing the number of student seats. Definitely in this day and age, we see now that building the 25 6,000-seat arena is not the way to go in college basketball anymore. You know, I think the sweet spot is somewhere between 13,000 and 17,000. And, you know, I know the Carolina players kept talking about how there's no way they would ever get rid of Cameron Indoor. It's unique. It's on campus. You just keep finding ways to renovate. So I guess, you know, the real estate folks, the developers want something that's new and big and shiny. And I think it's going to end up happening because to organize against something like this, it's going to be pretty tough.
Yeah. And I think the mixed use development aspect of it, you know, same thing they're doing around the PNC Arena now. That's coming. I mean, I'm sorry, Lenovo Center. That is coming. That's coming in the next few years. You know, that model I think works well for revenue and being able to have, you know, something that's attractive for people to come out and want to go to the game.
That's true.
So
yeah.
I still don't want them to tear
I know
it down.
the space will be used. Everybody's always looking for more space on campus. It is located right next to the medical area, so I know they would love to have that property as well.
True.
But I just don't want us to forget about the athlete. We still have to be mindful of how, with all this NIL, the exploitation is taking place. There's just so many ugly stories. One I'll mention quickly, Chicago Bears, Gervon Dexter. When he was in school, he didn't have an agent and had no legal oversight, but he signed a contract with a company called Big League Advance Fund. And he agreed to pay this company, BLA, 15% of his pre-tax NFL earnings for the next 25 years in exchange for a one-time payment of about $400,000. Now, when you're 20 years old, that sounds really good. But based on the contract that he signed, first off, he owed him $1 million off of his first contract with the Bears, and then he still owes this company 15% of all subsequent deals he makes for his entire NFL career, which could basically be tens of millions of dollars. So these types of unfortunate, exploitative activities are taking place with athletes. The other way to swing the pendulum is that athletic departments and coaches are guarding the athletes so much that they're babying them. They have no idea what's going on. The only people that get to talk to the athletes are friends or family members of people who work in the athletic department. And I've seen far too many stories of young men, in particular, graduating from college, and they don't know how to read a menu. They don't know how to book a flight.
Wow.
They can't do anything because they've been babied since their elite talent was identified all the way back in middle school. So we've got to find the happy medium here and do something about what's going on with some college athletes.
And with that said, that's Dr. Deborah Stroman. Dr. Stroman, I guess you teed it up. I guess we're going to talk about this in a 3-part series, huh?
Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right. Again, congratulations to all the community leaders that you all identified for the Champions Luncheon. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone.
Outstanding, Dr. Stroman. We see you there, Dr. Stroman.
All right. Have a great day. Great weekend.
You too. Big game tonight.
Yes, I'll be there.
All right. A-Time, what you have for me?
Hey, the Sports Shop listeners. It's time to step up our game for the Durham Public Schools Foundation. We're shining the spotlight on this incredible nonprofit dedicated to ensuring every student in DPS thrives. Thanks to the power of our united community. You can make a big play by donating or volunteering. Your support is a game changer our students need, helping to provide the resources and opportunities they deserve. Take action today by visiting bullcityschools.org. Whether you're giving a little or giving a lot, signing up to volunteer or spreading the word, you're making a difference. Together we can achieve amazing things for our students. Durham Public Schools Foundation and Sports Shop listeners, let's team up for our kids.
We come back on the other side. Should you be upset if you didn't get the job when you didn't attend the interview? We'll talk about that next on the Sports Shop. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
Kevin Keats and state basketball have to do something, and I'll tell you what that is. They have to acknowledge what is happening. This season, it's a failure. That's not to say each individual player isn't working harder. There's no likable people in the program. It's just that after last season, this season, it's not enough. And you have to figure out how to fix it for next season.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
Don't go through another year with all that high interest debt. Let Loan Pronto wipe it all out now. Hey, it's Dennis Cox. Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan makes it easy to pay off all your credit cards or tackle that 2025 home improvement project. Get cash in your pocket fast. No appraisals, no paperwork, no waiting. Loan Pronto's AI-driven tech gets you approved and funded in as little as 1 day. One client got $150,000 approved in under 24 hours. Paid off all their credit cards, 2 cars, and a personal loan, saving over $1,500 per month. With low fixed rates and lightning fast transfers, you can do it too. Consolidate debt, improve your home, take control of your finances. Imagine being credit card debt-free by this time next week. Don't wait. Call Loan Pronto now, 919-381-1760, or visit loanpronto.com. Get a free rate quote with no hard credit pull, 919-381-1760, loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
It's Jasmine from The Sports Shop. The Sports Shop is presented in part by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Everyone loves the Alsco Injury Report featuring the Alsco First Aid Kit. So stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491 to get your free personal first aid kit. That's right, you can get your own personal first aid kit for free. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491. Stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491.
Hello, I'm Brian Lane, owner of Sticks and Vines, a wine bar and cigar shop in the South Point area of Durham, North Carolina. Are you looking for a little soul in your wine bar? Do you want to get some local personal service from your cigar shop? Sticks and Vines has you covered. Sticks and Vines is an inviting, diverse, and soulful atmosphere that caters to both experienced and newbies to the wine and cigar communities. Bringing others together is our mission in more ways than one.
Sticks and Vines in the Renaissance Center at South Point in Durham, 6905 Fayetteville Road.
Time is running out, folks. I need you to go to caniacsbike.com. Dennis Cox here for the Law Tigers. The Carolina Hurricanes, the Law Tigers, Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson, and Shiny Side Paint are all teaming up once again to give one lucky fan a custom Caniacs motorcycle. Simple to enter. Go to caniacsbike.com. Sign-ups last until April 6th. The bike will be given away on the final home game of the season. caniacsbike.com. Law Tigers is a network of independent law firms who are members of the American Association of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. Law Tigers is not a law firm.
Is your business looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further than the Sports Shop Radio Show. Our show is the fastest growing and most active sports talk show on the air today. And advertising with the Sports Shop has the potential to greatly benefit your business. Not only is our show fun, we also cover a wide range of sports topics and have amazing connections with mega sports stars. Plus, we feature cultural references and influences with sound effects and great music from the last 50 years. The Sports Shop Radio Show is designed for anyone who loves sports, and as a business, you can take advantage of this by placing ads on our show to reach a large number of potential customers. Remember, in radio advertising, good ratings and listeners do count. The hosts, Reese and Kmac, along with a wide array of regular and special guests, engage in real talk about real sports for real fans. Reach out today to place your ad with the Sports Shop and take your business to new heights. Email us at info@thesportsshopradio.com or call 919-890-6200.
When you take a walk around your neighborhood and notice all the things that make it feel like home, like all the houses lying neatly together in a row, or your neighbor, Miss Rita, who always waves at you when you drive down the street, or that movie theater in the strip mall that might look a little worn down, but has the best popcorn you've ever tasted. One thing might be a little harder to notice, because somewhere tucked in that neat row of houses is hunger. It could be your next door neighbor, or your coworker, or your daughter's friend from school, because over 30 million Americans don't know where their next meal is coming from. Hunger lives in neighborhoods all around us, but it doesn't have to.
Together, we can provide 1 billion meals by 2030 because everyone should be welcome at the table. Learn more at nourishingneighbors.com. Let's break the cycle of hunger together.
Reese and Kmac, covering sports the way real fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
I celebrate my love for you. And that midnight sun is gonna come shining through. Tonight, there'll be no distance between us. What I want most to do is to get close to you.
Well, it's a nice song.
Tonight, I celebrate my love for you.
I see you, A-Town.
And soon,
Welcome back.
this old world will see.
Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Rocking out. We got the firm Pam Thompson Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning. Come on now.
Pam, get away.
So we just creating your playlist
I got to see if this is on there, actually.
for the wedding. That's what we're doing.
I celebrate my love for you.
What movie was this song? I can't remember what movie was it. It was in a movie, too. A-Town. How we doing on poll questions, my friend? Oh, yeah, I got another question for you once you do that. It's Throwback Thursday?
Yes, sir.
What year we going back to?
We're just playing Roberta Flack.
There you go.
Nice.
All Roberta Flack today. Roberta Flack was a phenomenal talent.
Yes, yes.
You know, I was paying attention to a story. They were talking about how she, of course, she attended Howard University.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were talking about how she was sent off to college. You know, that's how they said it, but, you know, we sent you off to college. Like we gave you away.
Yeah.
But sadly enough, she went at such a young age. It was, I think she graduated at, 17, 18? Which means she had to be there like 16.
Oh, wow. Okay.
15, 16,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. So she was very young at Howard University and phenomenal talent, musical talent, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And she really said she just stayed at school. She never left. She never went back home.
Wow.
It was crazy. I was just listening to the story and I was just thinking to myself, like, what is going on? But I guess I can understand it. I'm sure it's happened before.
Yeah, there are some people, yeah.
Yeah. I know, guys on the football team, they from the country.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they just stay at school. Break, they go stay at somebody's apartment,
Mm-hmm.
crash. School comes back in, they go back live in the dorm. They just never go home.
Well, you know that wasn't me.
That's because you stayed like 14 minutes away.
It was about 32 minutes maybe at the most. And sometimes, depending on how hungry I was, I went home on Wednesday.
Right. And at this point,
Saturday, Sunday.
At this point, I'm thinking they wish you would stop coming now.
Exactly. Take my clothes home. I mean, I just was always at home.
I ain't gonna tell that lie.
You didn't come home that much.
I would.
Well, see, you were an athlete.
I went north.
Yeah, you're a football
north.
player, so you
Look,
know you.
The only way I would come home was the University of Alabama was shut down. That's the only reason I would be coming back. I was like, I'm going the other way.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it was fun times. It was something.
You had a
to
little
do.
more juice than I did.
Yeah, it was a little more fun over the weekend. I can put it. Matter of fact, it was too much fun. My grades reflected it. Hey, Tom, how we doing on a poll question?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. In the poll question, the NFL announced that they will no longer use the chain gang and will go electronic to measure first downs. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? And 67% of people say it's a good idea.
Okay. All right. Well, I teed this up earlier, if you don't participate in the interview process and you don't show up for the interview or you don't attend one or you don't have one, can you be upset that you don't get picked? You don't get chosen to be the right person, the right fit for the job? You couldn't be too. You gotta be in the game.
Yeah, you got to be in the game.
Shedeur Sanders decided he'd be in the game, although he won't be working out, but he wanted to show his face.
Yeah.
Shador had a couple of comments at the combine yesterday, and let's hear from Shador.
Do you view the combine as a high-pressure environment?
Nah, the thing is, the highest pressure situation, it should be on them fourth and threes. Everything off the field, that should be easy.
Oop, that was quick.
Yeah.
Also, he talks about his decision not to throw at the combine.
It was a lot to go into that decision of not throwing. Like, I'm on a strict program, and when I'm going to be ready for everything, we're definitely gaining weight right now, maintaining. We want to be able to be consistent throwing the ball. We want to be able. It's a lot of factors that go into just waking up and throwing. Like, you just don't roll out your bed and throw when it's different areas that you want to fix and critique and get better at when it comes to having a showcase in front of public. So the date was the whole time. The date always been for the pro day, where we'll have familiar faces. We'll be able to get work in, and then and it's at home. So I'm just really excited for, I'll say, the pro day to be there, and I wanted to focus more on interviews, on getting to meet these coaches and GMs and everybody, and them having any questions for me, being there. So it was just like a focus thing. Like, I want them to be able to focus on just having conversation, being able to talk, being able to see if we see eye to eye, if they even like me overall as a person first, regardless of what they see online or anything. Then the next step is, okay, they'll be able to see me throw.
Well,
That's interesting. That's a great position to be in. Everybody can't be in that position.
Shador said, "I just want to see we vibing, bro.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? If we ain't vibing, I mean, I know I can throw. You know I can throw. So we don't have to talk about that. Let's just talk about can we get along?
Right.
If we can't get along, we wasting everybody's time.
That's true. And he said that was always the plan. But yeah, that's a great position to be in, because everybody, if your name is, young Kevin McClendon, he gonna have to go to the combine. He gonna have to show what he got. He can't just sit around and wait.
Kevin McClendon should have been sleeping outside, waiting on them to open the door to get ready for the combine.
Exactly.
Let alone, I just need to see if we vibe, man. You know, see where we are. But
he deserved that position to be able to do that.
and this is one thing. I know we got to take a quick break too.
Mm-hmm.
But this is one thing I think a lot of people just really need to understand.
Okay.
Having that level of security, which he grew up with, and having that type of, I guess, he was free. He doesn't have the same pressures as Abdul Carter from Penn State.
Right.
He just doesn't.
Right.
Your dad is one of the most famous athletes in the world.
But you don't think that's pressure though?
No.
Like for expectation?
No.
It is pressure.
Well, it would be, but unless you just really grew up with the fact that you will probably never surpass who your father is.
Like Bronny.
Yeah, see, Bronny's got to understand. Bronny, you will never be LeBron James. Like, just be you, bro.
Yeah.
Don't even try to be LeBron James. Bronny will never be LeBron James. He just won't. And there's nothing wrong with saying, well, damn, I mean, if I got to come up short to somebody, let it be the greatest player, according to some, the greatest player that ever played, in the NBA.
That's right.
If I got to come up, if I'm Shador, if I have to come up short, to compare myself to someone, an NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders. Yeah, I'll come up short to him. That's if you got to walk around saying I got to be better than my dad, Deion Sanders. Something happened a long time ago that we should have fixed with that person, because you cannot. If you do that to yourself, you will fail. There's no more Deion Sanders.
No. But he just hasn't. He has a next level confidence, in himself,
which is okay.
Yeah, which is great. He knows who he is and what he can do.
You could speak a whole lot more freely. You could do a lot more things when you don't have the confines of the struggle, having to support your life off of these few decisions that you're making in this short time period. whether he decide he could not play right now, he'd be just fine.
No pressure, right?
Think about that. How many people in the combine right now, well, that's a few, can really say, I cannot play right now and my lifestyle will not change? Won't change a bit. Not many people can say that.
No, not at all.
So that frees you up to say stuff like, man, I just need to see if we could get along.
Are we vibing?
You know what I mean?
I
I know I could throw, I could throw. So we don't, do we have to do that? But it's okay.
Right.
I just need to see if we can get along. You know what I mean? So we just heard it just real time play out in our very ear.
Mm-hmm.
We just heard it play out. That's what that is. Yeah. A-Town, what you have for me back there?
The Hilton Raleigh North Hills Hotel and Convention Complex, located on Wake Forest Road, has an abundance of guest rooms and meeting space. This hotel continues to be a top destination for meetings, conferences, and events. Enjoy live music Wednesday evenings from 7 to 10 p.m. Email yolanda.diaz@hilton.com or call 919-872-2323 and let them know the Sports Shop sent you.
Well, he wilding out here in the chat, boy. He talking about pimps and everything. We come back on the other side. We're going to talk about Travis Hunter, where he's going next on the Sports Shop. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
Kevin Keats and state basketball have to do something, and I'll tell you what that is. They have to acknowledge what is happening. This season, it's a failure. That's not to say each individual player isn't working harder. There's no likable people in the program. It's just that after last season, this season, it's not enough. And you have to figure out how to fix it for next season.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
This is Kmac. You're tuned into the Sports Shop, where we go beyond the game and delve into the heart of what truly matters. It's time to talk about men's mental health. We're a community with a way of life that brings together family, friends, and fans to discuss the thrill of the big game. But life is about more than just sports. We recognize that every day men engage in various activities that form the fabric of their lives. Whether it's in the barbershop, the salon, or the cigar lounge, these are places where conversations flow freely, friendships are forged, and bonds are strengthened. Today, we want to remind all men out there that it's okay to talk about more than just the game. Your mental health matters. We understand that life can throw curveballs, and sometimes pressure can become overwhelming. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength and not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, don't hesitate to reach out. There are resources available to provide support, guidance, and understanding. This is the Sports Shop, reminding you that your mental health is just as important as a game-winning touchdown or shot. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Your mental health matters. Let's go.
When it comes to great deals on tax prep, Jackson Hewitt isn't holding back, and neither is this commercial. Their offer is so big, it has to be said with Reverb, expert tax prep for $149 or less. It's a deal so spectacular, it needs a symphony, some explosions, and a clock ticking, because this offer $149 or less. And soon, one expert tax prep for $149 or less. Try Jackson Hewitt today and save. Whew. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
The law offices of Gregory Reno Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the uninsured. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
I'm Dr. Miller, a dentist and a volunteer for Dental Lifeline Network. DLN is a nonprofit that has helped me literally change the lives of people in my community through the Donated Dental Services program. DLN asks dentists to volunteer to see just one of the many patients in need each year. If you're a dentist or know a dentist, please share this information. Like me, they can make a real difference in someone's life. DLN makes it easy.
Go to willyouseeone.org to learn more. That's willyouseeone.org.
Happy New Year to all cigar smokers of the Triangle. This is Stevie from the Cigar Box in Cary, and I'm going to start the new year off with a bang. This is the news that you have all been waiting for in what seems like forever. Are you sitting? The Cigar Box Lounge is complete and ready to rock and roll. If that's not enough, then brace yourself for this. The bar is open and ready to serve. That's right, we now are approved to serve alcohol, beer, wine, and anything that comes in a bottle and is legal. This now makes the Cigar Box the only major cigar lounge in the Triangle with the largest and most complete line of cigars as well as spirits. If this doesn't get you excited, imagine how I feel. When I started this project, I had hair and 2 good knees. Now I'm bald with 2 knee replacements. If you haven't been to the Cigar Box yet, we are at the corner of High House and 55 in Cary. If you have been to the Cigar Box, then drive on over, and if I'm there, say you heard this ad and I just may buy you a drink. So get your butts on down and always remember the Cigar Box, where the customer comes first.
Charlie did not die from an overdose. Charlie was poisoned.
Websites and social media selling fake medicines may look legitimate, but they're not.
He died in less than 15 minutes after taking the pill.
Any medication not purchased from a licensed pharmacy could be deadly.
No other family should go through this. It's just horrific.
Go to safe.pharmacy. Learn about fake medicine on social media and if an online pharmacy is safe.
Hello? I'm a Marine. It took me a long time to make this call.
If you or a veteran in your life is experiencing thoughts of suicide, dial 988, then press 1 to reach the Veterans Crisis Line.
This hour of Buzz Sports Radio is powered by Ritchie Law Firm, Injury Lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to ritchielaw.com.
That's ritchielaw.com.
It's a vibe. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
Make me see, like giving me all you got.
Come on, man.
Your love has captured me.
Your love has captured me.
Over and over
That's your part.
again, I try to tell myself that we could never be more than friends, and all the while inside I knew it was real, the way you make me feel. Lying here next to you,
I think I may do this one, man.
That's a good one. I've done that at a wedding before. That's a good one.
Welcome back on this Throwback Thursday. We're going all the way back to Throwback Thursday. We got Roberta Flack tribute today, orchestrated by the one and only A-Town.
Try my best.
You doing pretty good there.
Sweeter than sweet back there.
Hey, look, if you had to have one that you had to do, this would be a pretty easy one to do.
Yeah.
You can just close your eyes and throw a rock. You can hit a, look, you can
Hit a
get
hit.
You hit a hit.
Hit a hit.
It's easy. It's easy to get this. But that's timeless talent right there. So.
My sister says sing, Pam.
Well, of course.
She the singer.
Of course, y'all want to just put you up there like that. Don't you let your sister run you out there like that. Don't you let your sister do you like that. Don't
She's
you
my
let
coach.
Yeah. She do about, well, I tell you what, she do a lot better job coaching them girls than she do coaching you.
Because they listen.
Yeah.
She'll
Well.
tell me, like you said, go, I'm over this way. She like, and I'm still over here.
Pam just be wandering around notes.
But every now and then I'm right on time.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I forgot about this song. The song we played like 2 breaks ago. You had that one. That was in your pocket there. You was
Here we
vibing.
go.
You
Here
was-
we go.
Yeah, you was there though. You know, I ain't gonna do you
I mean,
like
I'm
you.
like Shador, you know.
I ain't gonna do you
with
like.
me, baby.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna do you like you did Hubert. I ain't gonna do you like.
Oh, see, we not
I
doing
won't-
that
I
today.
won't do you like that. We got A-Town behind the glass. Hey, how we doing on the poll questions, my friend?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. In the poll question, the NFL announced that they will no longer use the chain gang and will go electronic to measure first downs.
Very nice.
Is this a good idea or a bad idea? and 67% of people say it's a good idea.
Thumbs up. Yay.
We finally got over the hump. Wasn't looking good there for a minute.
People don't like change.
Well, but
People don't like change.
One thing is you put the chain gang out of business. You know what I mean? That's like somebody's staple. They get to say that they hold
That's
the chains
true.
at the NFL game, in Cleveland or in Washington or what have you.
There's definitely someone that's been doing it for like 55 years.
Right.
And you just ruined it for them.
You just took it from them.
Good job.
Yeah.
Give me that.
It's too much of that going on right now, I promise you.
You never lied. Look, just took the person's job, but it's okay. Well, no, it's not okay, but we got to move forward. We got to do something different. Teach them how to use a laser. When we do that. But they could be the backup chain gang. How about that?
The NFL's probably trying to save money. That's honestly what they're probably trying to do. It's not even about the game, the integrity of the game. It's probably just, you know what? Let's make some more money.
Like I said, we've had garage door openers doing this for the last 100 years.
That's true.
You telling me we couldn't figure this out a long time ago?
Right.
Come on now. It's not like they said we're going to put an AI-activated camera to do something special. No, all we did was say we just going to use, electronic measuring. Hello? They sell them at Lowe's every day. You can put it on two. Like literally, you can nail it on one on the 2x4 here. One on it just hold it. It's the same thing.
Now you don't even have to wait for him to walk up. So speed it. Speed of the game will be a little bit.
Like you want to know what's the distance between here and that wall? Ding.
There we go.
It's 32 feet. No, I need yards. Oh, okay, it's 8 yards. I mean,
is that right?
I mean, no.
Look at that. I was getting ready to be so impressed.
Hey, look, no, I know for a fact.
That ain't right.
You know what? 8 times I should have told her. Yeah, you're right, Pam. That's right.
I knew it wasn't right.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, come on, Pam. You didn't know that.
I did know it wasn't right.
8 times. She didn't know it. She didn't know it wasn't right. Let's hear from Kevin Stefanski as he talks about. Well, does Minnesota need him? I guess I don't know. Let's hear from Kevin Stefanski as he talks about Shedeur Sanders.
That's the Browns.
I mean the Browns. Sorry, I'm saying yes, the Browns as he talks about Shedeur Sanders.
I spent time with Shedeur today. Spent time with a lot of the players over the last 48 hours. A lot of speed dating going on. But Shedeur is a very, very impressive young man, was raised the right way. Obviously, he's a heck of a football player. That's evident off the tape, but really impressed with the person. Yeah, very, very impressed with Cam as well. Just his career, where he's been, is a unique path, but knows football really well, was very impressed with his meeting in terms of his recall going back to his Washington State days and how he saw defense, how he progressed, how his processing worked. He kind of could talk through all of that. I was very impressed with the young man.
So it was Shedeur and Cam Ward.
Yeah, him and Cam. Yeah, him and Cam. But, yeah, okay. You gave me a little coach speak there. You know what I mean?
Too soon. He's not going to tell you anything.
He's talking about two of the best quarterbacks in the country here. Come on, Coach. You ain't said nothing. You ain't said nothing. Hell, we look. Anytime we could have gave that interview. Like for real, it's like okay, Coach. Yeah, give me something to work on here. Let's hear from Travis Hunter as he talks about the combine.
Combine's coming up, man. How's training been? Which drill are you putting the most work into right now?
Not really specifically a drill. Making sure technique is right, for real. I gotta make sure my technique stay level. I always get better with technique, so definitely make sure my technique is good, getting through the drills and making sure I stay in shape and get stronger.
Yeah, I see you put a lot of DB work in. The announcer that said Travis Hunter's going to the combine primarily as a DB. Did you put that out there? Like, where'd that come from?
Nah, that didn't come from nothing because people don't, if they actually look at the list, I'm on receiver and I'm on DB. I let people talk. I let them go what they think.
Yeah.
Let them talk. Let them talk.
Guess he done told y'all. Stop talking about my girlfriend and stop talking about my position.
That's right.
Because he got multiple positions. But right now, NFL draft boards, I guess you mock draft on the NFL.com. They have Cam Ward going to Tennessee at number 1 overall. Yeah.
Tough for him. You don't like that team for him?
I don't like that. I just don't. I'm not comfortable where Tennessee is as an organization right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're still chasing the ghost of Steve McNair. So that scares me. Travis Hunter going to Never Never Land, which is Cleveland Browns. It scares me even more.
Yeah.
Gosh, man, that's a tough one. Then, Shedeur Sanders going 3 to New York. Okay. Can he be better than Eli Manning? Yeah. So, can he be better than Daniel Jones? Yeah. So, yeah, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
I'm doing a call to the Patriots. The Raiders are talking about Ashton Genty from Boise State running back. I think they're trying to throw us off.
They need somebody.
I'm serious.
From
I think they're
Matt
trying to throw us
it
off.
to.
I think they're trying to throw us off.
Yeah,
Defensive tackle out
Matthew.
of Mississippi, out of Ole Miss, going to the Panthers, projected, and we are picking up a defensive tackle as well from Washington.
Next.
Tonight's forecast calls for Hurricanes hockey.
Svechnikov, tick-tack-tied, and Carolina on the man advantage.
Storm Watch with Adam Gold at 6:30. Puck drop at 7.
Save it, rebound! Game over! Sebastian Aho gives Carolina a 4-3 win in overtime.
On your exclusive home for the Carolina Hurricanes, 99.9 The Fan.
It's time for the Coastal Scholar Athlete of the Month.
Hello, Creighton Blackwell here from Coastal Credit Union and 99.9 The Fan. Tonight we are at Green Level High School, and we're here to celebrate the newest Scholar Athlete of the Month, Lexi Taylor.
My family is definitely like my biggest support through everything. My sister and my parents both support me through my hardest days and my best days, and they're always there to support me.
Lexi's a phenomenal athlete, comfortable with whatever you ask her to do. She's strong, she's poised, she doesn't get flustered easily.
And she's just like grown up so much as like a captain and a teammate, and she's